Hi guys, this is Ajita. Welcome to today's video, and today I've made a card which says thank you teacher. This is for my daughter's teacher, and I'm going to use this slimline die which has a beautiful stitched pattern on all the edges. I really enjoy making slimline cards, and today was the day for it. So I'm also going to use some extra supplies like my watermark ink, Gina Designs white embossing powder, and these extra stamps which are from the older release, and I totally love this is the summer bouquet builder stamp set, and I'm going to use one of the sunflowers from it. So I'm going to repeatedly stamp them on top of this die cut piece, and this is going to help me create my own beautiful background. This is one of my favorite techniques when I want to make my own backgrounds, and they're always so versatile and different. So I'm also going to use a tiny leaf in this from the stamp set and stamp it in between, so that there's a nice coverage and pattern created on this. So once this is done, I will use the Gina Designs embossing powder in white, and this is the fine detail one. You want to use the fine detail one because these images are so detailed, and the lines are so thin that this kind of a fine detail powder gives you best results. I totally forgot to use my powder tool, and that resulted in some stray powder here and there, and I kept it next to my stamp, but I totally forgot doing that. Anyway, I was able to remove and dust it off using a dry paintbrush, and my tip here is that you should always use a powder tool before you want to emboss. So here you can see that the powder is well adhered, and now I'm going to use my heat tool to melt all this beautiful white powder. So here you can see the pattern emerging out, and once I add my inks on top of it, it'll be even more prettier. So I'm going to use two distress oxide inks, the broken china and twisted citron. The distress oxide inks are pretty easy to blend, but the Trinity blender brush makes it even more effortless and fun. So I'm going to add the blue color into 3/4 of this card front, and the rest of the area will be in twisted citron. I just wanted to add a tinge of green in this so that it adds more interest, and the next step will be more cohesive if we add this green here. So you can see that I use the same brush, and it helps in blending these two colors, which are very pretty, and they are in a contrast, but they looked beautiful together. So I'm going to wipe the top and remove all the ink from the embossed images. To enhance the beauty of the distress oxides, you have to add some water splatters, and I totally enjoy that. I added some water droplets and removed it with my tissue. Next, I'm going to add some white gouache splatters, and I really thin it down so that I have some bigger and brighter droplets. Once this is all going to dry, I am going to move to the next step. I used the alphabet dies from Trinity Stamps, and used the alphabets to spell out the word thank, and this is going to be colored with the same distress oxides in twisted citron. So I'm just placing it on top of my slimline card panel, and it looks so nice. You can also leave it white, but to add that more cohesiveness and interest, I colored it with twisted citron. I'm going to use the same blender brush and color all of these. I'll allow them to dry, and then attach some foam tape at the back, and then we will assemble the card. Next, I'm going to use a sentiment for almost everything stamp set from Trinity Stamps, and I have taken out the sentiment which says thank you teacher. I'm going to stamp it with the VersaFine black Onyx ink on a thin white strip of paper and adhere it at the base of the card. So this finishes the card, and I hope you enjoyed it. This is a very simple card, and you can involve your kids to make some more thank you notes and thank you cards using the similar techniques for their teachers. I have so much of gratitude for the teachers around the world, as they are leaving no stone unturned to continue the education and learning. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit the like button. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.